What's up everybody, welcome back to the Soul Break. Thanks for stopping by my channel. So today I have a very special pair of sneakers, and these actually released today in my home country, and I got this a couple hours ago in the mail through same day delivery. And as you can see, these are the Air Jordan 11 Lows IE in the Bred colorway. Now, I was quite surprised that Jordan Brand released these because apparently the original release was like back in 1996, and this is the first time that Jordan Brand actually brought these back, and it's like closest to the original form after 25 years. And I mean, to me, that's very special. I think it's a very unique release, although I think it's going to fly under the radar for a lot of people because not a lot of people know the fact that this is the actual, the original low form of the Jordan 11. I mean, I had to watch other videos to learn that. So, I mean, that's, I guess, the common understanding is that the low version of the Jordan 11 is like basically the cutoff version of the mid, but I've been told that this is actually the original form of the low that released back in 96. So anyways, without further ado, let's just dive right into the shoe. As you can see, there are some design aspects that resemble the Jordan 11 mid, but this is just certainly a different take on the overall silhouette of the shoe. So basically the upper is constructed using this kind of like tumbled black leather. I wouldn't say this is the softest of leathers, but it doesn't feel like cheap or plasticky or anything like that. For some reason it kind of feels coated. I wouldn't say it's like really plush to the touch or anything like that, but I mean, it's got a nice tumbled texture to it, and I'm not complaining. I think the stitching is on point, and it's it's pretty cool to see these like ribs across the leather here. Now moving towards the bottom, you've got this nice overlay of blacked out nubuck material stitched onto the side of the shoe and towards all the way to the front here. And in between there, you got these mesh materials here, like kind of like windows for perforation. And as you can see through here, you can see the other side of the shoe basically. And you got a couple of those cutouts across the shoe. And again, that nubuck materials extends all the way towards the front of the shoe, and here on the toe cap area, and for that matter the toe box area, you see more of that black tumble leather. And once again, it does feel a bit hard, but I wouldn't say it feels cheap or anything like that. I think Jordan Brand did a really good job of putting this particular pair together, because the QC is quite on point, and I think the materials are quite nice as well. I wouldn't say it's anything premium, but it's nicely put together. Now you also see these kind of like extra stitchings and these kind of like wave forms here on the toe box. And then moving towards the center of the shoe, you see these rounded laces factory laced onto the shoe, as well as that leather eye stay holding down the laces. And underneath that, you got this kind of like a mix of a kind of leather and mesh material used for the tongue of the shoe. And then towards the top, you've got a nice leather tongue, a black leather tongue, and this leather tongue is quite smooth and plush to the touch. It is a bit glossy, but I'm not complaining. It looks pretty cool with that red Jumpman logo embroidered on it on the center, and it kind of reminds me of the kind of like the Jordan 13 tongues maybe a little bit. And then you got the black, or I mean the red material tucked way in the back of the tongue, so that's got a really clean cut and a clean look here. And then here for the sock liner, you got this true red colored cotton sock liner. And personally, I'm not a huge fan of this particular type of red. For some reason, it looks a bit more like kind of that, like I would say like an infrared vibe. The red that I really like from Jordan Brand is varsity red. Obviously, I don't really like gym red that much either, but this has a kind of like an infrared type of red in terms of the hue, but I'm not complaining because that is the original color used on the pair back from 96. So I mean, I guess that's a really good thing to have the actual color code match up with the OG pair. So, and again, it's really clean. I'm not complaining about the QC. It's just on point basically. And on the back side, you see more of that kind of like mesh material for the perforation, and the medial side is basically the same deal. Now, you also have that clean white midsole, Phylon midsole that we typically see on Jordan 11 models. So there's nothing too special about that. But where it gets crazy, and this is probably the favorite part of the shoe, is the outsole. Man, that outsole is beautiful. It is, I mean, it is just beautiful. I think that's just perfect. I wish I could just look at the outsole the whole time instead of looking at the upper of the shoe. But anyways, as you can see, the overall outsole is created using this kind of like translucent, creamy rubber material. And I don't know, it's got that kind of like a pre-aged vibe to it, but it's really, really clean. It's so nice. And I guess that kind of resembles the original outsole very closely, as I've seen on pictures online. I think this is the actual color that was used on the 96 pair. So I think Jordan Brand did a really good job of putting this pair together. And then here on the front part of the shoe, you got that herringbone traction pad, all done in that true red color. And as you can see, there is slightly a brighter hue to the red here. I guess I would prefer it to be like some like like varsity red or some kind of like blood red color, but this is, I guess, the true red color that was used on the original pair. So that's that. And then here on the middle, you got that carbon fiber shank plate here, as you can see, in that kind of like black and red checkerboard pattern here. And it feels really smooth to the touch. It's really nice. Again, the QC is just on point. And right underneath the outsole, you got that Jordan Jumpman printed in white in the mid part of the shoe. And then on the back side, you see more of that true red colored herringbone traction pad in the back. Now, I mean, wearability wise, it's a Bred Jordan, so you're not gonna have any trouble wearing these. It's gonna be pretty easy. And I would say I would wear these, like if I were to wear these casually, I would wear them in like the hot summer weather. I mean, I know that we're kind of heading into autumn, but as you can see, since it has a lot of cutouts and perforated parts, I would suggest you just wear them in like the hotter weather. I definitely would not recommend wearing these in the rain or like, in the winter times, because a lot of people do wear their Jordan 11s during the winters and in the rain even, but I don't think this is a pair to do that unless you want to get like all your feet soaked. Resale wise, I don't know. I just checked the resale price, but it's kind of all over the place. But the general feeling that I'm getting is that a lot of people are just kind of sleeping on these. Yes, some people are aware that these are, this is the first time that these are releasing in 25 years, but I think we've reached a point where a lot of people just don't care, because we have way too many sneakers releasing basically every single week. So it is what it is. I don't think the resale premium is gonna be crazy. So if you have any sort of like nostalgia for this pair, I would highly suggest you go pay that extra kind of like resale premium on top, because it's not a huge margin to add this to your collection. Because I mean, at the end of the day, this is an OG retro, and on top of that, I've been told that Michael Jordan actually wore these in games. So I mean, that's a huge plus if you are into collecting Jordans that actually MJ wore. So it's a nice plus side to that. Oh, and before I forget, I know that somebody in the comment section asked me if I could show you guys the insole of shoes. So I'm trying to do that as much as possible, unless it's like like glued, like cemented down to the inner part of the shoe. I can just pull them out. These are polyurethane, as you can see, very nice. It's different from that that toilet paper material that we often get in Jordans, but basically it's just a simple polyurethane insole, all blacked out, with the Jordan Jumpman logo printed in black. I've got something there, I don't know what that is, like, but anyways, some sort of dust, I guess. They get it away, but yeah, it is what it is. It's not coming off, whatever. But yeah, so yeah, it's just that PU insole. So it's gonna give you a bit more of that comfort when you wear these. I've been told that these aren't as comfortable as you would like. I haven't tried this pair on because I'm planning to just kind of flip them. Sorry, I can't give you the exact sizing tip, but I would highly suggest you guys go watch a video from Wear Testers where Chris talks about the sizing of this shoe. So yeah, that's basically it for today. I think, you know, I'm really excited that Jordan Brand actually decided to bring these back, even though a lot of people don't care. But I still appreciate the history and the story behind this shoe, and I think it's a really good pair where Jordan Brand actually, you know, really paid attention to the details and kind of try their best to bring these back in the original form. So if you want these, I would definitely go for them. But anyways, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, please hit that subscribe button. We actually have a holiday season coming up in my home country, so I won't be able to post many videos next week because we have like one release tomorrow. I think that's the Obsidian 13s, and B, we have like shipping issues because a lot of shipping companies are just gonna take the week off, so we're not gonna be able to get any shipments during the week. But having said that, I'll definitely try to cop more shoes and show you guys as much as new content as much as possible. But anyways, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.